Hey everyone, how's it going? We are back for another day. It's a Thursday today. As you can see, my hair's still looking pretty wet and everything because again, I got out of the shower about 5 minutes ago. But no, it's alright. I'll give you guys a quick fit check as well. And, well, that probably wasn't long enough. There you go. Anyway, good day today as well. I woke up a bit later, about 7:30. Yeah? No, I'm fine. Yeah. Why? Where are you going? My mum just came by and she saw me recording myself on the way to work. And she was like, well, she asked me if I just wanted a lift to go to the end of the street. I was like, no, I'm good. I haven't actually told my family that I'm doing this series yet, so she probably thought it was weird. I was holding my camera up. But yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. So, okay, so like I was saying, so I woke up about 7:30 today. Reason for that was, I think I mentioned in my last video, but I had a dinner on last night, which was good. It went well. The food was okay. You know, just being a critical reviewer myself, could be better. They're left room for improvement, but I guess they're gonna set themselves up to be even better this year. For the rest of the year, you know, knock our socks off for the rest of the year, which should be good. But yeah, no, overall it was like pretty decent, I would say. I don't know, I feel like maybe my standards are high. Maybe I've just been to a lot of good events so far. But no, it was nice. It was nice. I don't want to be too harsh and just be like, it was okay. You know, it was nice. It was nice. It was nice. The atmosphere was good. A lot of new people and everything that I hadn't talked to before. So it was good. It was good. But yeah, because of that, I didn't get home till about 10:30ish. And then probably got into bed around 11:30, I would say. And so again, because of that, I didn't really want to wake up at 6. Well, the bed's allowed, but I didn't really want to wake up at 6 because I just felt like 6 was going to be a bit too early. So I was just like, 6:30 I'll do, you know? So, no, actually not 6:30, like 7. I put my alarm on for 7, but then I didn't wake up until about 7:30. Actually more like 7:40. And so, because I wanted to work out in the morning, obviously, usually like how I usually do. So I was like, okay, you know, it's 7:40. I pretty much got to finish my workout by about 8:20. I've got 40 minutes, you know. My workouts usually take an hour-ish. Well, I was going to do a lower body workout with today, which usually takes about an hour. My upper body workouts, push and pull, probably take around an hour and a half. But, or an hour, 15 minutes at least. But my lower body one takes about an hour. And I was like, okay, look, I've got 40 minutes. Like, I don't really have time to do a full workout. And then I've got work 9 till 5, I'm coming back. And then I've got, I think I was talking about in the last video as well, the boat cruise tonight, which should be fun again. But it pretty much means, like, yeah, I just don't have time to work out today. And I've got to skip another workout. I did work out yesterday, Wednesday, but the previous 3 days I had skipped all of them. And so I was like, okay, I guess I'll just skip a workout today. It's fine, it's only one more day. But then I was like, you know what? Like, how about I just do it anyway? You know? Like, cause like, that's an excuse that I've got. Like, oh, I woke up a bit late. Now I don't have time. Even if I do a workout, I'm not going to be able to do a full workout. And I was like, you know what? Like, everyone's got excuses. But life's not about like who's got the most excuses. It's about who puts in the work anyway. You know, regardless of how many excuses you have. So I was just like, you know, get down. Just do 40 hard minutes. You know, like, I've got the privilege of being able to have, you know, some weights and stuff at home. I don't have to drive 10-15 minutes to a gym. Because if I had to drive 15 minutes to the gym and then go in and do 10 minutes of working out and then leave, yeah, probably not worth it at that point. But I could still do 40 minutes. You know, I still got done 3 of the 4 exercises that I would usually do in my lower body workouts anyway. So I was like, look, just go down and do it, you know, like, there's no point not. So I just got it done, and, you know, I don't want to stroke my own ego or anything, but like, I'm proud of myself that I did, you know. Like, I only had 40 minutes. I had to do it as soon as I woke up, and I still got it done. And that's what life's all about, you know. maybe, but no, like that was good. That was good. And I really just showed to me, like, you know, even if you've got excuses, you know, a lot of the time people would just be like, oh, you know, I just don't feel like it today. And in that sense, you don't even have any excuse. You're just being a bit lazy. In this one, I had an excuse, you know. I woke up late, you know, because I was out last night. But, you know, I didn't have time to get a full workout. So I had the excuse of, you know, just skip it. Tomorrow I'll do a full workout and I've got more time and everything. But it was like, no, you know, just do it anyway. Get it done. You know, just be fast, be efficient, get it done. So I was happy with myself. I was happy that I did that. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about was, I was talking about this in the end of last video. How to know what stage of life or chapter of life that you're up to. And I think this is an interesting topic as well. So, for me, I think you really start knowing the stage of life that you're at has changed from the last one when the group of people that you hang out with or you see regularly has changed. Maybe not necessarily your family if you still live with them, or like the people that you live with can stay the same, but usually outside of that, the social circle that outside of the people you live with, you know, when that changes, I think that's a pretty clear indicator. You've changed, you know, like, and not in a bad way, you just evolved as a person. For good or bad. It could go either way, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, well, being good or bad is in the eye of the beholder anyway. It's a subjective thing rather than objective. But yeah, I think really once you know your social circle is changing, I think that's a pretty clear indicator. You've moved to a different chapter or a different stage of your life. I feel like I probably undergo some of that every year to a different degree at least. I think definitely probably end of 2023. I think, maybe not end, maybe like middle of 2023 was like a big chapter switch in my life. I would say like different social circle. And then even I would say at the start of this year, there's been another different chapter switch. So I guess it's like, I don't know. And also along with social circle, probably, yeah, like what you're actually doing. Like probably moving out of high school, graduating from high school is a pretty clear indicator. You know, you finish that chapter of your life. Going to university, pretty clear new chapter, you know. And probably, yeah, I mean, when I graduate university, you know, fingers crossed at least, I graduate. And then, you know, going to a full-time job and everything. Again, another pretty clear indicator you've gone to a new chapter of your life, I would say. So probably just, yeah, like the environmental stuff. Like the physical, like where are you, who are you with, type of thing are all pretty clear indicators that you've changed. And again, for good or bad, you know, for good or bad, basically you've evolved as a person. I probably don't even want to say it's good or bad, you know, because like I was saying before, everything's subjective. It's all how you, it's all based on the context and your point of view and everything like that. So yeah, it's interesting. I guess all those, you know, what do they call them? The 5W questions. Who, what, where, when, why. You know, what time of day are you out of the house? That's probably another clear indicator that it's a new chapter of your life if that's changing. You know, if you used to be a night owl, going out a lot at night, and now you're an early bird, waking up early every morning, going to sleep early, that's probably a clear indicator of a different chapter. I guess the why, you know, why you do things. Did you used to gain money and stuff, or earn money and income for maybe more like individual reasons? Just like, yeah, to spend it on partying, to spend it on your own pleasure or whatever. Or did you, and maybe, you know, you've gone and switched to saving for a house, saving for a family, something like that. Probably, again, another clear indicator the chapter of your life has changed. You know, again, like, maybe I shouldn't say clear indicator, because again, a lot of the time the lines can be blurred, and I feel like only in really hindsight you can be like, okay, like, this is a new chapter of my life. I feel like a lot of the time, I don't know about that actually. I feel like a lot of the time it is actually clear as well. Like when you graduate high school, you know, like, hey, like, yeah, this chapter of my life is done. I'm starting a new one. So, yeah, other times the lines can be blurred, you know, because say like your social circle can just gradually change over time. Like, you gain a new friend every month. You stop talking to one friend every month. It seems small at first, you know, say if you had 10 friends, but like in 10 months, if you've lost all those original friends and you've gained 10 new friends, then your social circle's completely changed. But that just happens slowly, you know? So, yeah, it's interesting to think about. Anyways, I'm pretty much here, so I'll talk to you guys on my lunch break. Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm back on my lunch break, in the sun and everything, which is nice. Just enjoying the day out here. Trying to stay in the moment as much as possible. Obviously, again, life is hectic, but, you know, it's fun. So, I think I told you guys about the fact that we're going on this, like, party boat cruise type of thing tonight, which should be good. So I've got a few friends coming over to my house at about 6 o'clock for, like, pre-drinks, like, pre's, you know. So that'll be probably somewhere between 30 to 60 minutes, and then we'll hop in an Uber, and we will make our way there, which should be fun. I mean, the boat cruise, you know, it's like wow, like, kind of like you're in international waters, you know, like, what laws are we getting dictated by on this? Like, what can we do, what can't we do? Like, who knows? Not really, you know, we're just going around in a little circle in this dock. That's all it is, really. But hey, still be cool, I guess, to be on water and whatnot. But, like, yeah, it is what it is, you know. So it'll be fun. It'll be an experience at the end of the day. It's an experience. So yeah, we'll try to enjoy it as much as possible, most definitely. So yeah, should be nice. I feel like I've got so much on though right now. Like, I just got a message that for the Law Society, for my role, we've got an urgent message to do by the end of the day. We've got to reach out to these places and go and tell them that, like, this thing that we were doing got not suspended, but rather postponed for a little bit. And so it's happening later this month when it was meant to be, like, next week. And so it's like urgent, must do by the end of today. And I'm like, oh no, you know, like, I've got work on right now. I'm finishing at 5. I've got, like I said, my friends coming over at 6, and then we're going on this, like, boat cruise thing. And I'm probably not gonna get home until, like, 12 o'clock, and I'm gonna want to just go to sleep then, because I'll have been up since, like, 7 a.m, 7:30. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be up at, like, 12 o'clock just writing emails. I don't know. I don't have anything on tomorrow, so maybe I can do it then. We'll see. But yeah, no, regardless, it's not too bad. Again, enjoying the day as much as possible, as you can do. No, I do want to enjoy the day and focus on the present as much as possible. Because again, like, you know, it's not like you've got a quota of enjoyment, you know, like, you don't. You can enjoy the day as much as you possibly can, and then enjoy tomorrow as much as you possibly can. You know, it's not like throughout this day, I can only enjoy the party boat cruise tonight. Like, I can enjoy the whole day. I can enjoy being at work. I can enjoy everything, you know. So that's what I really am trying to focus on. I mentioned it so much on camera, and it's probably like I want to pass the message on to you guys, but more than anything, I want to pass it on to myself, you know. Enjoy the day. Enjoy it, you know, like, there's no reason why not. There's really no reason why not. Just, yeah, I'm just trying to focus on that. Anyway, I'll probably go back to the office now. I'll talk to you guys later on. Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is the end of the workday once again. And it's been a good week. It's been fun. It's been enjoyable at work. I mean, it's a Thursday. I guess the traditional work week doesn't end till Friday. But my work week ends now. And the weekend starts now, coincidentally. So, yeah, it's good. Like I said, we got the boat cruise coming up in just a few hours. My friends are going to be at my house in just under an hour, and we're going to be partying it up and everything. So that should be fun. But yeah, just on the walk home now, let me give you guys a fit check. That was a bit fast again. There you go. Hopefully that was good. Like I said before, we are so back. Am I right? How back are we? You know, my friend actually just messaged me. He told me he got to where I live like an hour early. Like, not specifically to where I live, like the suburb I live in. He got here like an hour early. So, yeah. Anyway, he was just telling, and he was like, oh, like, can you wait up for me? And I was like, I mean, like, you can come to my house if you want, but like right now, but like I've still got to get changed, have dinner and everything before I was getting ready for praise. So so he's just like, oh, okay, all good. I'll come at 6, which was the scheduled time. But yeah, no, anyway, so it's all good. And yeah, I think what I was talking about before was really interesting. The stage/chapter of your life and how do you know which one you're up to. I think, yeah, that is quite interesting. For me, it's like, I would say I'm currently at an interesting chapter of my life. Which one it is in particular, I'm not sure. I think it's hard to know what to title the chapter of your life until it's done. You know, like you can know that you've entered a different stage of life, like I was talking about before, you know, you graduate school or whatever, but it's hard to know what to title that chapter of your life until it's done. You know, because, I mean, like you never put down the title, you know, the best chapter of my life until, I mean, it's done. You know, you can't really say this is the best chapter of my life before it's happened yet, because you just don't know, you know. You can't put down it's going to be the worst chapter of my life either, because again, you just don't know. Maybe you could get a hint or something if like you've lived a life of luxury and then you become homeless or something, and then, you know, you metaphorically titled this next chapter of your life the worst chapter of my life, because I guess, you know, you get a bit of an inkling. But who knows, you know, maybe you like the homeless life, you know, the minimalist lifestyle. So it's so tough to know. But yeah, anyway, that's just that on chaptering stages of life. Like I said, I feel like I began a new chapter of my life maybe around the start of this year, maybe around now-ish. I mean, it's only just gone April, so relatively close to the start-ish of the year. Probably more starting in the middle of the year, really. But yeah, I would say maybe this area is potentially a new chapter of my life, just depending on how a few things go. I mean, began on the Law Society, started the year, a lot more clubs and everything. So, like, I think in that regard, you know, different chapter, because it's, you know, some new beginnings and everything. A lot of new friends I'm making, I think, as well. That's always got to be a part of it. And probably getting to the later stage of my uni degree as well. The earlier years compared to later years, I think I can definitely draw a distinction there. So I can see, you know, I can see it. I mean, I guess it depends, like, how big a difference do you need for the chapter to be, like if I'm saying, like, later years of uni versus earlier years, like, is that a big enough distinction for it to be a different chapter of your life? Or do you need it to more be like, you know, something a bit more radical, like, you know, all of uni can go under one umbrella, and then all of uni can go under one umbrella, and then, you know, full-time work or whatever can go under a next umbrella. So it depends. It's interesting. And yeah, for the thing tonight, I am feeling definitely very keen. You know, I feel like I've had a tough week in a myriad of ways, like time management wise, trying to get everything done and sorted. Also probably emotionally, just a lot of things on. And probably physically, I mean, I haven't worked out a lot. Like, I took, 3 rest days in a row, which I haven't done for probably 2-3 months now. So yeah, no, a lot going on. But it's also exciting in saying that. So yeah, no, it's good. And even from a reading aspect, I don't think I've been reading too consistently either the past little bit. So got to get my knowledge up, you know. Reading is a really good activity I really enjoy, so I'm gonna try to do it consistently. But it's so easy to just, you know, forego it at night, you know. Like, you're already tired and everything. You've already had a full day's worth of doing whatever. It's so easy to just be like, okay, I'm just gonna get into bed and go straight to sleep. But it's just like, hey, like, just give me 10 minutes. Just give me 15 minutes of reading, you know. That's all you need. And, you know, your efforts will compound over time. All you need is 10-15 minutes, nothing major. So just gotta remember that, you know, even when you are tired, just read a few pages, you know, 4 or 5 pages, all you need, you know. And again, especially when your book is fun, like, I mean, I'm a lot more into, like, your non-fiction type of books that, like, maybe teach you a concept more than, like, a fiction book. But I do love a great fiction series as well, I must say. I haven't read one in a while though. I probably should, to be honest, but yeah, I think non-fiction books for me is currently where it's at right now. But yeah, I mean, fiction books are like addicting, you know, like a good fiction book, you know, like you get enveloped into a good story. It's like you can't put that down. Maybe you don't want that before you go into bed, because it's like it'll just excite your mind, you know, being like, oh, what's going to happen next and everything. But yeah, anyway, I'm pretty much home now. I will talk to you guys on the next work day.